Hello and welcome to Omniworld. The last time we left off, we were working on this place here. We tore down quite a bit of it actually, and things have been very busy, which is why there has been a lack of content. We'll get onto all that stuff and all the important stuff. We are going to work on this area over here. Now, I know I've said quite a few times that we will work on the redstone stuff for the furnace-y place. We will, but also again, not today. We're going to work on the decoration side of things. Now, I probably should do this the other way around because I'm going to need to fit the decoration around the furnace, but I'm just going to go with it. I've had a couple of ideas and there's a couple of things I know I want to do. I've extended these paths a little as well. So the path actually comes around the side now. I've got quite a few things to be doing here, but not a lot of it's going to make very exciting content. So for example, how do I even get out? I can go this way. So for example, if we head out on this side, what I'll show you is the outside of the walls. Now I've done quite a lot of it wrong. I'm very aware of that, so I'm gonna have to go back and change it. I've done it like I've done this part inside, but it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be different. But there is this pattern here, which you can see. I've got a lot of walls to place that goes all the way around, and I've still got this side here, I think, and a bit over there to do. It's not going to make very good content, so I'm not going to do that on camera. I've got this stuff in here to do, which I think is probably what we'll work on today. See if that skeleton's still here. He is. Yeah, so what I'm looking to do then is this part here. Now I've had some more thoughts. What I'd like, I said about the whole place, I'd like it to be functional, yet I'd like it to look cool at the same time. So what I think I'm gonna go for, and what I'm gonna do, is I'm going to have this as sort of a blacksmith forgery area. So we're gonna have a lot of things going on. I think I'll probably go with stone slabs. So we can make, for example, some countertops that you would do your smithing on. I think I'm going to drop them down a level actually as well. So we're going to have things like that going on. But also this here is going to be the main focus. But I've had a better idea. Rather than just having this as the whole thing built up, so you just come along and you see it all going through and things happening, I'm thinking of just walling this area off and having all of the actual machinery inside. And I think doing that might help us with... I'm not sure what the word would be, but I think that might help us work this one out. Now, let me show you something. Let me head to my little storage area and I'll show you in here what I've got going on. So this is kind of what I'm going for. This here's the smeltery array thing that I'll probably use something similar to. There's probably much more updated versions than this. This was built years ago. But the idea is pretty straightforward. You've got an input and a fuel chest. Inside the input, you put stuff you want to be smelted. So we'll throw a cobblestone in there. And that's going to go through and fill up all of these guys here, and then you've got your fuel chest as well, which does what you would imagine. You drop your fuel in, and then that will go through. These things can take a while, but there you go. You'll see this one will catch up in a second, and then it will all come out here. This will be the output chest. So there you go. You can see it coming through there. So this is the kind of thing that I want to go with. Let me just show you roughly the size. This is the kind of footprint it leaves. So it's definitely something that's possible to do, and I think it's something we could work out pretty well. But let me go back because I've had a better idea, okay? My idea is the input chest and the output chest, I can separate them, okay? I can move them around. It's just hoppers doing hopper things. That's fine. So what I'm thinking of doing is making a big fireplace, like a big forge oven, okay? And then inside of that will be a chest that I can put things into, and that will go inside. So we'll wall this off basically. If I can, I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, I could. So we'll wall all of this off, and we'll have it a little bit more decorated than that. But we'd have like a big forge oven with some fire and stuff going on, and then I can just sort of click through and reach a chest and put stuff in there. Then it would go inside here. This in here would be where all the furnaces are. Stuff would happen back here that we wouldn't see, and we'd have a little output chest somewhere so I can pick it up. I think that might be the best way to go because I think that would give us the best. I think immersion was the word I was looking for. It'd be most immersive to have that like that. But that again, like I said, is going to wait. I'm just going to mess about with this stuff today, I think, and see what we can find. So let me go and see how much iron I've got, because I'm going to want to build some anvils and pistons and just weird things like that. And whilst I do such things, let me go over what's going on. So you would have noticed by now that there has been a huge lack of content on the channel. This has been expected. If you're new here, it maybe wasn't so expected for you. But yeah, it's all due to the move at the moment. It's so time consuming. There's so much to be done, and I haven't had any time whatsoever to be doing anything. I've been working 6 days a week whilst trying to do this, and it's just been, it's not been fun, I can tell you that much, but it's almost over. It's almost over. Today's Wednesday when I'm recording this. You should see this on Thursday. It probably will be like 8 months in the future by the time I get this out. That's the way it feels anyway. But I'm actually moving on Saturday, so there's only a couple of days left, and it's packing that's taking such a long time. I've got the whole place to do on my own. My mum's been very helpful, actually. She came up and helped me the other night, which was good. But yeah, it's extremely time consuming. So that is pretty much where all my time is at the moment. Is that all the iron bars I've got? I was hoping I'd have some more. I'll take these and these just in case. I'm trying to think of things that would actually look like they belong there, but I'm not really sure. I'll take a painting. Why not? Let's take a painting. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So what will be happening then over the next few weeks is going to be a little bit confusing. Now, I've got a schedule that I'm trying to work to. Last week, we went to the schedule pretty much on point. I did miss one episode of Binding of Isaac, but it pretty much got there. So that's the kind of thing that's going to be happening hopefully next week if I can get the schedule together. But it's all down to whatever happens. I don't know what's going to happen at any point. I'm going to put one of these over here as well. I'm going to try and actually fit these in so I can use them, but they're where they should be. So we're going to need a lot more iron than this for for our anvil. So that probably wasn't the best idea. So that's what I'm going to try and stick to. But oh, hold up. There we go. Take some hoppers. Hoppers might look cool. I probably will need these actually, to be honest. Maybe I'll take a dropper or two. I do like the look of pressure plates and pistons as well. Hello? I shouldn't throw this on the floor, but I'm going to. It's going to be okay. What else have we got? Rail stuff. Rail stuff might look cool. Furnaces, we'll definitely want to use some of those. Maybe a brewing stand or two. Why not? Chests we've already got. Let's take a jukebox. There's one anvil. I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but I know I've got an extremely large amount of iron somewhere in this chest, I imagine. Not quite as much as I thought. That's okay. Let me take some of these as well. Actually, I want those cracked bricks. Can I have the cracked bricks, please? Please. Thank you. Yep, that'll do. Let's head back and place some of this stuff down. All right, let's see what we can do with this stuff then. And whilst we're doing this, there's one or two things that I kind of need to go over. One of those is something that I really didn't want to bring up, and I really don't like talking about because it feels awkward for me, and it probably isn't even that bad, but it just feels awkward. And that's the Patreon for one, which is awesome. We did get quite a lot of support on there, which was really, really, really good to see. To be blunt, it's not quite enough for me to be able to stick at this and take this part-time like I was hoping. I mean, I know it was a long shot. It was definitely a long shot. But there you go. That's just kind of the reality of it. Now we've still got about a month and a half before I need to start worrying about things. But yeah, in about a month and a half's time, we'll come back and we'll see where we're standing with that. But this may be something that does end up on the back seat, unfortunately. What don't I need? I feel like I don't need things like gunpowder, do I? I'll throw that away. But yeah, I do feel, I always feel ungrateful saying things like that, but it's just not a viable option for me as well. That's the biggest problem. So those of you who were interested in supporting the Patreon page and haven't yet, now would be the time to. Those of you who aren't, then obviously I'm not telling anybody they have to. But yeah, that's where we're standing. So I'll keep you guys updated with that once we get closer to the time. But with that aside, yeah, I'll be starting my new branch around the 20th of this month, which is actually kind of scary, but it should be pretty good. I'm kind of starting everything new with the house move and everything, and it's quite scary. I'm gonna be very honest. But I'm kind of excited as well. So yeah, things will be a little bit weird for the next week or two. I can't toggle that. So there you go. And that's just whilst everything is getting set up and I'm trying to get on my feet. I want to bulk record content, but I know I've got a lot of stuff to be doing. Unpacking and setting up the house and things like that is all going to take me a lot of time. So I have no idea how much content I'm going to get out. I'm hoping to get some streams. I picked up some furnaces, didn't I? Hoping to get some streams in as well, where I can, but once again, I have no idea when and where I can do what. So we're just gonna kind of take things as they go, I think. Let me see, what have I got? I kind of wanted to dot this around. I feel like having some piles of ore might be kind of cool. So if we piled up some ore in the corner, maybe. I don't know, we'll figure that out. I've probably got some more back at the storage. So we'll figure that out. Where are the logs at? I'm finding it really hard to keep a train of thought right now. I have no idea what I've spoken about and what I haven't spoken about. But I think I've covered the important stuff, mostly, at least, probably not really. But I've definitely attempted, so there's that. So, current update then, everything's done. Saturday morning, we're going to the, what, I can't remember what the place is called now. The estate agent's office, and we're going to sign a piece of paper, and we're going to be given keys. And then later on that Saturday, we will be moving. And I will spend all Saturday doing so, which is going to be, it's going to be hectic, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And then Sunday morning, I don't even have to worry about this anymore. So that's the thing. That's the thing that's frustrating with it. Because as soon as I'm in, it's done. It's all done with. It's fine. It's over. But everything up until then is extremely, extremely stressful. But it's going to be so worth it once we get there, man. It's such a nice place. So I'm very, very excited to do that. Let me get this. See how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it anyway. What about these up here, maybe? Just because. Yeah, no, that's fine. That works. So that's cool. Maybe I'm going to move this anvil out as well, actually. It's kind of in the corner. Did it pick that up? It picked it up. Let me get that. So yeah, that's really what's going on at the moment with me then. It's pretty much, pretty similar to how it was last time. But yeah, hopefully some good news soon. I've seen this before, so I'm going to try it. I don't think it'll look very good with stone brick stairs, but we'll give it a go. Oh, that was the wrong place. That was not what I meant to do either. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I like it already. I'm pretty sure I hate it. Maybe I don't hate it, actually. Maybe that's a complete lie. Can you make this in a pattern of... How big is the anvil's 1 block, right? You couldn't really do that with 1 block, could you? No. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I don't know about that. It's kind of okay. I'm just going to leave it alone, and then if I really hate it, I'll come back and change it another day. That's fine. Let's get a G-box down just here, and let's get some of these things in place somewhere. Let's have a hopper against the wall for some reason. Let's get this guy on top, because why not? And let's go with some more furnaces, I imagine. There will be quite a few furnaces, actually, looking at it like this. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Where are these guys? There you go. I don't think that's necessarily going to be a bad thing. I'm never getting that torch back. Yeah, I am. But it is going to make my my big smeltery array look a little bit silly, considering. But that's okay, you know. That's going to be okay. What else can I put under here? Another hopper? Sure, why not? There we go. So that's something. That's something. It's kind of shaping up. This kind of stuff isn't really something I find easy to plan. I find it easier just to start placing stuff, and then things just kind of appear. I'll get another torch for the other side, but that'll do for now. Probably a torch on this side as well, because that's looking kind of dark. Can't really see that. Is there even there is a hopper there, so you can't really see it. But there's definitely one there. But that's okay. That's a good start. That's a good start. I'm happy with that for the beginning. So what I might do with these is this isn't Silk Touch, is it? Do I have anything? I know, I will somewhere. Let's head back and let's see about finding some ores. Ores are empty. Do I have things in things and stuff? No, I don't. Okay, so actually I don't have any of those. Let me see if I have any Silk Touch anywhere. If I do, we will... I will head out and grab some stuff. There we go, that'll do. And then I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I have returned and I have a lot of goodies. So I think I'm going to go with a little gold pile in this corner. I think that might be a cool way to go about it. This is kind of what I'm thinking. I think having these little piles of ores, obviously this is going to be a place to smelt ores, so maybe that's a good idea. And I kind of like the idea of using this as a floor maybe in some places, so having little bits of coal dotted around. Probably looks kind of silly, but we're going to go with it for now, and we'll worry about it later. But that's kind of cool. Adds a little bit of texture as far as I'm concerned. So we've got the gold going on, and maybe we'll have a piece or two of iron in there as well. But that's pretty much Good enough. Let's see what I can do with these now as well, because I should probably use these. Maybe that is, in fact, is what could go under here. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I'll go with that. A bit of iron is probably a good thing, right? And what about if we do this? Yeah, I am pretty much just randomly throwing things in places to see what happens, but I think that's kind of how this has got to work. I think that's how we're going to figure out a cool thing to do with all of these empty areas. Let's try throwing this across here as well. I do really like it in this resource pack as well. I think it's very cool, so this works. This works out quite nicely. I'm happy with that, actually. I'm quite happy with that. I think that's quite cool. What if we add down each side as well? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with it. That's cool. Okay, I think this worked out all right. I think this worked out pretty well. I may reposition this maybe closer to the center. Let me put another torch up, actually. I've got one of those now. Make sure this place is lit up. That was going to be my torch place, but I guess it isn't anymore. This here could be still, and this over here definitely could be as well. And we'll worry about this area another time. It's probably okay. But let's have a look. Can't help but feel that maybe we should, there we go. Maybe that will work out a little bit better, maybe. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll go with it. And the painting, let's see if we can get the painting up and see if we get something cool. That will cover up this log as well. No, of course it won't, because it's a half slab. Here? No, not here either. Probably scrap the painting. I think I lost it anyway. Don't even worry about it. So that's that side done, and I'm quite happy with it. Oh, it's come back. I think that's worked out quite nicely. In terms of this coal, I'm going to leave it for now. In fact, let's get another piece out just for good measure. That's 2, but it's okay. And I think we'll leave that side alone for now. I think I'm happy with it. If there's anything that you guys think I could improve on, of course, do shout at me, do let me know, and I'll probably forget to do it. But there you go. This side definitely needs a little bit of work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment to figure out what I'm doing with this side in terms of the fireplace and all of that kind of stuff, because I don't know whether to have the fire pit here or here. I think here would make most sense, really. But yeah, let me figure that out, and I'll be back in a second. All right, I've had a few ideas and I think I know where we're going to go with this. So we've got some item frames and some chests here, which we're going to place out. And I have, in fact, managed to forget. That's what I was crafting. I was crafting myself some of these guys. I say some. We'll go with 2 more, I think. Two should be enough, I think. I mean, we've already got one over there. But I'm thinking of just getting a couple of these against the wall like this. Not too sure why yet. We're going to figure that one out at a later date. And in terms of iron bars, I'm going to go with these at the top. I think these iron bars really do fit in around here, especially with this wood and these textures. I think it looks really cool. So we're going to stick with that. But what I wanted to do was get kind of a little section here. Let me put down the chest. I'm going to have a chest here. And I'd like to have this guy here. And then I'm thinking of... Get out of here, torch. Thinking of putting a couple of tools around. I think maybe dotting a couple of tools across here might be cool. So we'll have, for example, I don't know yet. Let's build some, in fact. Let's build some. Where are all my sticks at? I know they're in here somewhere. They're not, but let's make some new ones out of this wood. And let's go with some basic tools, some very basic tools. So we'll get ourselves pickaxe, a normal axe, shovel, a hoe, and eventually a sword once I find space in my inventory. Awesome. Let's go with that. Let's get these guys out. I know that's more than what I actually Oh no, it isn't. That's perfect. So let's go with that then. So we can have a little line of tools going on. Let's get some more of those furnaces. I imagine something like that would work out quite well. I'll be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of going with it. But it's working out okay, actually, as far as I'm concerned. This is working out quite well. What can we get in these corners here? Maybe a hopper on the table. Oh, that might be a bit much, actually. We'll see how we feel about that in a second. Can I get a cool painting yet? Yes! That's suitable. Let's go with it. And let's go with a couple of blocks of iron. Nice. I'm liking this. I'm thinking this is working out okay. I don't really know what to do with the top of here yet because it hasn't really got a barrier like this side does. I'm thinking I should have one, but I also kind of like it open. I don't know what I'm doing with this bit yet. In fact, you know what I think we should do for now is just fill in the part that we can see. So let me climb my way up. This will work. Or will that won't work, will it? Let's just do that for now. and then I can break it. I think I'm just going to fill in this little part here because I can see that this bit here is covered, at least. So I think this bit here should be fine. And then I'll worry about the middle another time, but I'm probably just going to leave it alone, quite honestly. I'm really bad at placing half slabs. Really, really bad. There you go. That should be enough for now. Let's pick up these badly placed slabs and let's head back down and see. But I think, quite honestly, this is coming along very nicely. I think this is working out. Yeah, no, that works out very nicely, just having that slight edge. I feel like I should do that with the corner again, but I've only got 2 logs. I only need 1 more, and then I'll be happy with this. But let's go along with this. And there we go. Okay, let's see. Have I got another log? Because I'd really like to finish this off. I don't want to leave this 1 block short. I do. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, there you go. It's not 100% finished, but I'm pretty sure this is the kind of thing we're going to go for. So I'm going to get this floor done as well. We'll get some cobblestone and some cracked brick and stuff into here. So it's a little bit more interesting. And then for probably the 3rd time in a row, I will say next episode, we will get started on that. You're going to have to be patient with me though. I'm planning on having one of these a week. As you would have seen already, it's not always possible to just do that. I still need to get that roof on. I don't know what to do with it. I might just tear down this side as well, or just take off that top part. But yeah, I'm going to figure this one out whenever I get the chance. It's just too much is going on at the moment. But there you go. So yeah, I'm going to call this episode there. I know it's been short. I know not really much has happened. And I know I've just rambled in lots of different subjects that probably didn't even link together. But there you go. Thank you guys so much again for your patience. It does mean a lot that you guys are still sticking around. Like I said, if you haven't already, please do check out the Patreon video or the Patreon page. It's always in the description. You'll find the video on my page. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead, let me know. Tweet something about something at me and other stuff. Also, more words in sentences. Yeah, I'll see you next time.